Imagine our Earth billions of years ago. It was a young planet, still cooling down from its fiery birth. Volcanoes erupted, spewing lava and gases into the atmosphere. The oceans were vast and turbulent, constantly churned by storms. Yet, in this seemingly hostile environment, something extraordinary happened. Life emerged. Some scientists believe it started in the depths of the oceans, near hydrothermal vents. Others think life might have come from elsewhere in the cosmos, carried to Earth on meteorites. These early life forms were incredibly basic, single-celled organisms called prokaryotes. They were tiny, far too small to see with the naked eye, but they were incredibly successful, able to survive and reproduce in the harsh conditions of early Earth. The emergence of life was a pivotal moment in our planet's history. It marked the beginning of a journey that would lead to the incredible diversity of life we see today. For millions of years, these simple life forms were the only inhabitants of Earth. They were remarkably adaptable, able to survive in a variety of environments. Some lived in the depths of the oceans, feeding off chemicals from hydrothermal vents. Others thrived in shallow waters, using sunlight to produce energy through photosynthesis. This process of photosynthesis was a game changer. It allowed these early organisms to harness the power of the sun, converting sunlight into energy. As a byproduct, they released a gas that would transform the planet oxygen. At first, oxygen was toxic to most life on Earth, but some organisms evolved to tolerate it, and eventually, to use it to their advantage. As oxygen levels rose in the atmosphere, it paved the way for a new era of life. Organisms that could breathe oxygen had a distinct advantage, leading to the evolution of new and more diverse life forms. The dawn of life on Earth was a time of incredible change. The rise of oxygen was a pivotal moment in the history of life. Many life forms couldn't tolerate the increasing oxygen levels and perished. Others, however, adapted and thrived. They evolved ways to use oxygen in their metabolism, unlocking a far more efficient way to generate energy. This newfound energy fueled the development of more complex cells, called eukaryotes. Unlike their simpler prokaryotic counterparts, eukaryotic cells had a nucleus, a central compartment that housed their DNA. The emergence of eukaryotes was a major leap forward in the evolution of life. These cells were more organized and efficient, paving the way for even greater complexity. They were the building blocks of all multicellular organisms, from fungi and plants to animals like you and me. The oxygen revolution pushed life to evolve in new and exciting directions. Eukaryotic cells were a revolution in the making. Their sophisticated structure allowed for a division of labor within the cell, increasing efficiency and enabling them to perform more complex tasks. Some eukaryotes evolved into single-celled organisms with remarkable abilities. For example, amoebas developed the ability to change their shape, allowing them to move and engulf food. Algae, on the other hand, harnessed the power of sunlight through photosynthesis, becoming primary producers in aquatic ecosystems. Over time, these cells began to form colonies, working together for mutual benefit. This cooperation marked the first steps towards multicellularity, a revolutionary development that would change the course of life on Earth. The rise of complex cells was a pivotal turning point in the history of life. The transition from single-celled organisms to multicellular life was a monumental leap in evolution. It wasn't just about cells living in close proximity. It was about specialization and cooperation, about different cells coming together to form a unified whole that was greater than the sum of its parts. Cells began to specialize, taking on specific roles within a larger organism. This division of labor allowed multicellular organisms to grow larger and more complex. They could perform tasks that were impossible for single-celled organisms, opening up new ecological niches and opportunities. This led to an explosion of diversity, with multicellular life branching out into a multitude of forms. The emergence of multicellularity marked a profound shift in the way life existed on Earth. About 540 million years ago, life on Earth experienced a dramatic burst of evolutionary innovation. This period, known as the Cambrian explosion, witnessed the emergence of most of the major animal groups we know today. During the Cambrian explosion, the oceans teemed with bizarre and wonderful creatures. Trilobites, with their segmented bodies and compound eyes, crawled along the seafloor. Anomalocaris, a fearsome predator with spiky appendages, hunted its prey, and Pikaia, a small worm-like creature, is considered to be one of the earliest ancestors of vertebrates. The Cambrian explosion wasn't just about the sheer number of new species that appeared, it was about the incredible diversity of body plans and adaptations that evolved. Creatures with shells, spines, and exoskeletons emerged, showcasing the power of natural selection to shape life in countless ways. This period set the stage for the evolution of all subsequent animal life on Earth. The journey of life from those first single-celled organisms to the complex ecosystems we see today is a testament to the power of evolution. Each step in this evolutionary saga, from the oxygen revolution to the rise of multicellularity, has shaped the world we live in. The legacy of evolution is all around us. It's in the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the intricate web of life that sustains our planet. It's in the diversity of species that inhabit every corner of the globe, from the smallest insects to the largest whales. And it's in us, humans, the product of billions of years of evolutionary history. Understanding evolution is not just about unraveling the past, it's about comprehending the present and shaping the future. We often think of ourselves as separate from nature, as if we exist outside the intricate web of life. But the truth is, we are deeply embedded in that web. We are products of evolution, just like every other species on Earth. Our bodies, our minds, our very existence are the result of billions of years of natural selection. Understanding our place in the grand scheme of evolution is humbling. It reminds us that we are just one branch on the tree of life, sharing a common ancestor with all living things. Recognizing our place in the tapestry of life is not just a matter of scientific curiosity. It's about understanding our responsibility to the planet and the other species that call it home. The story of life on Earth is far from over. Evolution is a continuous process, a never-ending dance between life and its environment. As environments change, so too do the species that inhabit them, adapting to new challenges and opportunities. Today, we are witnessing an unprecedented rate of environmental change driven by human activities. Climate change, habitat loss, and pollution are all putting immense pressure on species around the world. The sixth mass extinction, a period of rapid species loss, is already underway, and we are the primary cause. However, amidst these challenges, there is also hope. By understanding the principles of evolution, we can work to mitigate the impacts of human activities and help preserve the biodiversity of our planet. The choices we make today will determine the course of evolution for millions of years to come. As we explore the cosmos and search for life beyond Earth, our understanding of life's journey on our own planet takes on new significance. It serves as a guide, a source of inspiration, and a reminder of the vast possibilities that exist in the universe. If life could arise from non-living matter on our planet, under conditions that seem harsh by today's standards, what's to say it hasn't happened elsewhere? The universe is vast, filled with billions upon billions of stars and planets. It's statistically improbable that we are alone. The search for extraterrestrial life is a search for ourselves, a quest to understand our place in the cosmic order. The story of life on Earth is just one chapter in the grand cosmic narrative. As we continue to explore the universe, we carry with us the lessons learned from our own planet's history, a story of resilience, adaptation, and the boundless potential of life itself.